you probably don't know how to choose the right doctor. I'm going to put you onto that today, okay? Number one, you want a doctor that actually checks your nutrition. Not just the usual suspects, right? The usual suspects are your calcium, your phosphorus. They don't even check vitamin D these days that much. No, you want a doctor that runs blood labs and checks your copper, your selenium, your essential fatty acids, your magnesium, your manganese, your chromium, all of that. Not just the usual suspects. You need to know your whole nutritional profile. Because if you have a nutritional deficiency, that can create all sorts of symptoms. When they check just your usual suspects, like your cholesterol, your blood sugar, those are revenue streams. In other words, your doctor's not going to make any money off of your chromium level or your selenium level. Those are nutrients. Those are root causes. Number two, you want a doctor that doesn't just put you on drugs. If your medical doctor is that quick to put you on a drug, that means they're a drug dealer. Now, if they work with you and they're like, well, you know, you're on your way to statins, you're on your way to this, you're on your way to that, but, you know, let's try to avoid it. Let's do this, let's do that. Then you probably have yourself a decent, logical doctor. But if they're trying to put you on it right away, well, you're dealing with a drug dealer. Number three, you want a doctor that doesn't just send you off to a specialist. Because why wouldn't they be able to handle it? You mean to tell me that you go to a primary care physician who can't help you? He or she has to actually send you to the gut doctor, the foot doctor, the brain doctor, the spine doctor. Does that make any sense to you? Wouldn't it make more sense to have a doctor that understands the entire body? Next, you want a doctor that gives you more than 10 minutes. So when you go into your doctor, say, hey, can you give me 30 minutes here? I have some things I want to talk about. If they say no, I have to move on to the next person, you know that you're in a factory. You're in a drug factory. They come in for 10 minutes, they go to the next person. And boom, 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 boom. It's just one after another. At that point, you're basically cattle. Next, you want a doctor that does not practice defensive medicine. Defensive medicine, as I wrote in the Red Book, is when doctors are trying not to get sued. You see, they have malpractice insurance. And if they don't do what they're supposed to do, at least in your eyes, you can sue them. Even if you lose the case, their insurance is going to go up. It's no different than driving insurance, car insurance. Even if it's not your fault, your insurance goes up. So because of this, medical doctors practice defensive medicine, which is essentially over-testing. They over-test you. They send you to every scan, every blood lab, with exception to nutrition, and they look for everything. And guess what? They usually find something because the body goes through ebbs and flows. So then they find something that they weren't even looking for, and now they have to overdiagnose you, and then now they have to overtreat you. Next thing you know, you're lost in the darkness. So these are the qualities you're looking for to have the greatest doctor you could possibly have. The problem is, Where are you going to find this doctor? Well, you're probably not. You see, I invented a new method called head-to-toe healing. And the one that puts out this method and practices this method is a head-to-toe healer. That's me. It's not a chiropractor. It's not a naturopath. It's not a functional doctor. And it's certainly not your primary care physician. We teach you how to heal yourself from head to toe. The entire body is connected. It's a unit. We zoom out and look at it as a unit, whereas the others zoom in with their specialty. So, if you're looking for these traits, you need to understand you don't need a doctor. You need a head-to-toe healer. Be sure to go to drkevinreese.com and check out all the testimonies. We have the most healing results ever recorded on video. Proof is in the pudding. I'll talk to you soon.